Hello boys and girls, it's Miss Ruffing. Today is Friday, May 15th, 2020, and I wanted to share another video with you. I am the STEM teacher at Twin Rivers Elementary School. I teach kindergarten through 5th grade. So today's topic deals a little bit with science. I looked up some important dates or things that they celebrate on May 15th. So today, one of the things that is celebrated is it's National Endangered Species Day. So just to talk a little bit about endangered species, animals that people hunt a lot, or where if there's a lot of construction going on or forests being cut down, sometimes the animals can lose their homes and not be able to survive. With them being overhunted, they have a hard time, their species of animal has a hard time surviving that. And sometimes the whole species can die off and not exist any longer. So they would become extinct at that point. So when we talk about endangered species, those are the animals that could be at risk for becoming extinct. So there's a long list and a lot of different species of animals. Some types of animals that could be on the endangered list include elephants, leopards, orangutans, rhinos, gorillas, pandas, dolphins, some types of turtles, some types of penguins. So within those animals, it's certain types of those animals that can be endangered. Some types of whales, birds, fish. So with talking about endangered species, one thing we would want to do is try to help them so that they don't become extinct, and do anything we can to help them survive, because we don't want animals to become extinct. It's not good for the earth if animals become extinct. So when they're on the endangered list, there are groups of people that work to try to keep those animals protected and do whatever they can to help them survive, help their type of animal survive. So in talking about endangered species, over the last couple of years, there's been some talk and discussion about bees, specifically honeybees. And they are not currently on the endangered list, but they are dying at a record rate because of losing their habitats to farming and urbanization, which is people doing construction, building homes, the growth of cities, things like that. Okay, so to help honeybees, I have an activity that I thought was kind of neat that you could do to try to help the bees have somewhere to live and help them survive. So it's called a bee hotel, and it's actually a STEM activity, a STEM challenge to create a bee hotel. And I made one earlier today, so I could hang it high up somewhere, maybe in a tree, and the bees could try to use my hotel as a place to live. It would be a shelter for them to keep them safe and keep them protected and help them survive. So to make the bee hotel, you need some simple materials, and those materials include, I'm going to show you some here. Okay, you need empty cans. You need paper straws. I bought mine at the dollar store, so I got some paper straws here. You need sticks, and you need string. You can also use paint if you wanted to paint your can. I did not paint mine, but you could paint yours if you wanted to. So what you do, you have to cut both ends of the can off. So I made one here, and you could see I cut the bottom of my can off. I tied a string through it and knotted my string and made it so that I can hang my can. Okay? So you want to do that part first. You have to get the can cut, put the string through it, knot it, and make it so it can hang. Okay, and then I just sat my can, and you start filling it up with straws and sticks. Now for my straws, I did cut them in half because I was able to fit smaller pieces into my can, so I cut the straws in half. So you just start filling it up with sticks and straws, as many as you can, and I packed them in there really tight so there's no extra space so that they don't fall out. So when I go to hang my can in the tree, the bees could fly in like a beehive and be able to live in my can. So it is called a bee hotel. So we would be making a place or a little house for the bees to be able to live in. So we would be able to help the honeybees so that they are not in trouble, to be able to help them so that they don't end up on the endangered species list. So that is one activity, a neat STEM activity that you could do for engineering and a little bit of science, where you're building a bee hotel. So the only thing I had to really purchase that I did not have here at home were the paper straws, and like I said, I was able to get them at the Dollar Tree. And then I had my string. I went out in the yard and got the sticks, and then I was able to reuse a can from some vegetables that I had. So just something that you could do in celebration of it being the National Endangered Species Day, if I can slow down and say it a little bit better there. Something that you could do, and one way that you can help an animal or an insect be able to survive and, you know, be able to live better. So hopefully you'll get a chance to do one of these. They're kind of fun to make. I'm looking forward to hanging it outside in one of my trees and to see if the bees actually use it. So, you know, if you get a chance to make one, if you even wanted to let me know, you could send me an email at druffing@mckasd.net. It would be nice to hear from you and to see if you were able to make one of the bee hotels. So I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.